Friday night, tonight, we have major breaking news from New York City. Not long ago, New York judge Juan Merchan issued a very bizarre, unusual letter.
There was a bit of a panic tonight when Judge Juan Merchan, the judge in Trump's New York criminal trial, sent a letter to Trump's lawyers and the prosecutors letting them know about a Facebook comment left on the New York court's page. The Facebook post was related to the jurors on the trial, and the judge felt it was alarming enough that he needed to let everyone know about it. Right-wing media, including Sean Hannity at Fox News, were quick to tell their audiences that this was a huge deal and surely a mistrial was coming. But little did they know there was a major problem with the story, and Fox News is looking pretty stupid right now. I can't recall another time that a judge wrote to Trump's lawyers and prosecutors about something like this, so I want to just read the letter to you guys. It says the following. Dear counsel, today the court became aware of a comment that was posted on the Unified Court System's public Facebook page, in which I now bring to your attention. In the comment, the user Michael Anderson states, "My cousin is a juror and says Trump is getting convicted. Thank you folks for all your hard work." The comment, now labeled as 1 week old, responded to a routine UCS notice posted on May 29, 2024, regarding oral arguments in the 4th Department of the Appellate Division unrelated to this proceeding. The posting, entitled "The Appellate Division 4th Department will hear oral arguments this morning at 10, and the comment are both viewable at facebook.com/New York Courts. The jury in Trump's trial deliberated in May between the 28th and 30th. So, if this Facebook poster had advanced knowledge from their cousin that the jury was going to convict Trump, that would be a huge problem on many levels. Jurors aren't supposed to be talking to anyone about the case except their fellow jurors when they deliberate. And it would appear that the judge is taking this Facebook comment seriously. That's because if a defendant has been convicted by a jury and they find out about alleged jury misconduct before sentencing, they can move to set aside the verdict. They can even request a new trial if they can prove the jury misconduct was substantial. The letter sent by Judge Merchan riled up everyone on the right, and the story spread like a wildfire. Major influencers on Twitter like Cat Turd and Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene posted that this was proof the jury was rigged. And then major right-wing news networks went all in. First, Newsmax jumped on the story.
Folks, major breaking news on the Trump verdict out of the rotten apple. A New York Supreme Court has just notified, or the New York Supreme Court has just notified Judge Juan Merchan that someone identifying themselves as the cousin of one of the jurors posted to the court's Facebook page that Trump was going to be found guilty. This happened one day before the verdict was announced.
Then Sean Hannity at Fox News went all in.
Friday night, tonight, we have major breaking news from New York City. Not long ago, New York judge Juan Merchan issued a very bizarre, unusual letter notifying President Donald Trump's attorneys and the DA's office about a social media post on the Unified Court System's public Facebook page. Now, the post in question reads the following, quote, "My cousin is a juror. He says Trump is getting convicted. Thank you, folks, for all of your hard work." The post was published the day before the verdict on Wednesday, May 29th. In the letter, Merchan did not indicate whether this post was valid or if the courts are investigating the matter, but this is by far a very, by any level, an alarming development.
Heavy hitters like Mike Huckabee weighed in as well.
"My cousin's a juror. Trump is getting convicted. Thank you, folks, for all your hard work." Let's assume, Governor, that's true. In any court of law, that has to be cause for a mistrial. Thoughts?
Absolutely has to be. I mean, this whole case stunk as bad as you thought it could. Now it smells like a 3-week garbage strike in August in New York City on the streets.
And even a Fox News legal analyst let the audience know how serious this was.
Craig Jarrett, your legal analysis here. Is this now, I would assume, a motion for mistrial is going out and being written as we speak?
Oh, absolutely. If it is true, and that's a big if, but if it is true, it is grounds to vacate the conviction and order a new trial. I think, what this judge needs to do is appoint an independent, impartial officer of the court to conduct an investigation. That may include subpoenaing Facebook to identify who this person is who posted it, because the message indicates that a juror spoke with a relative about the case. Now, jurors are admonished at the outset of the trial. You're not allowed to talk to your wife, your spouse, anybody about this case. That taints the impartiality of the juror, an outside influence potentially. And not only that, it also suggests that perhaps before deliberations even began, the jurors had already decided to convict. That's another grounds for misconduct. Impartiality is the centerpiece of our constitutional right for a fair trial, which is why jurors are told you can't talk to anybody about it, don't watch the media, don't engage in social media. But this message suggests that this is egregious juror misconduct. It's up to the judge to get to the bottom of it. And as I say, if there's merit to it, the case gets tossed, a new trial is ordered.
But there was one major problem. This was a Facebook post by some random person. And by the time Fox News had started airing stories telling their audience that this was the big one, and surely Trump would have a mistrial, reporters and internet sleuths had already begun digging into this Facebook user's history. And they found some red flags right away that pointed towards this being an elaborate troll. First, the profile of the Facebook user had the following description listed: transabled and a professional shit poster. Identifying oneself as a shit poster is probably a bit of a giveaway that this isn't a serious account. Michael Anderson also posted one image on their Facebook page, and it was the rock star Gigi Allen wearing a dress and captioned it "Feeling in Love." Gigi Allen was a chaos agent and troublemaker, so it fits the pattern of a troll. And finally, another post was revealed from May 20th that had a similar message about their cousin being a juror and that Trump was going to be convicted. But this time, Michael Anderson responded to a comment from someone else by saying that they had now married their cousin, the juror in Trump's trial. So you can see why people were starting to doubt the seriousness of this account. Now, at this point, you might be saying, okay, that definitely seems like a troll, but you never know. This could be a real person, and their cousin could have been a juror that told them about a plan to convict Trump before deliberations were completed. Well, Michael Anderson decided to post a new message, and it said the following: "Take it easy. I'm a professional shit poster." Definition: in internet culture, shitposting or trash posting is the act of using an online forum or social media page to post content that is of aggressively, ironically, and trollishly poor quality. Shitposts are generally intentionally designed to derail discussions or cause the biggest reaction with the least effort. It may even sometimes be orchestrated as part of a coordinated flame war to render a website unusable by its regular visitors. I don't know who Michael Anderson is, or if we'll ever find out, but I have a feeling they are on top of the world tonight. Little did they know that their shitposting on the New York State Unified Court System's Facebook page would be seen by millions. This is a troll's dream. We'll probably never know if Michael Anderson is on the left or the right, but we do know that they made a fool of many people on the right tonight, and that's a win in my book. So, what did we learn tonight? Out of an abundance of caution, Judge Juan Merchan decided to alert Trump's lawyers and prosecutors about a social media comment that implied there was jury misconduct. Clearly, the person who posted this comment is a troll and should not be taken seriously. But Judge Merchan did the right thing in letting everyone know about it. Fox News, Newsmax, and other right-wing influencers decided to make fools of themselves by getting too excited and jumping the gun. So, in the future, if there are any other accusations of jury tampering or any claims of interference with this process, people will be quite skeptical. This was a brilliant move by Judge Merchan, and I don't know if he meant to cause the right to look foolish and defang any future attacks, but that appears to be the outcome of this series of events. Let this be a lesson to the right. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Trump is going to stay a convicted felon, so it's time to start accepting reality.